Hello folks, this is Vincent Verga, President of PFS Wealth Management Group with our September 2017 Educational Economic Update. In this video we're going to cover three main topics that were part of the economic headlines in August and how those headlines influence the markets and economic outlook. We'll also try to give you some insight into what those influences might mean for you as an investor. But as always, we need for you to please stay tuned at the end of our video for our required disclosure statement. Our three main points this month include a look at the overall market, the jobs market, as well as the possible effects and influences on the economy after Hurricane Harvey hit the Texas coast. Harvey was a catastrophic storm that made landfall on August 25th, causing fatalities and massive flooding in Houston and the surrounding areas. Still too soon to see how the impact of Irma will impact our economy. First, let's briefly review how the overall market looked for August. Wall Street closed higher at the end of August as investors reacted to economic data and held on to guarded anticipation of Washington's promise for specifics on the tax reform plan. Government officials have said President Trump's administration is on track to implement tax reform by the end of the year. U.S. stocks advanced in the last day of August, with main indexes posting their fifth consecutive monthly gain. The S&P finished in positive territory. Since the beginning of the year, the S&P has climbed 10.5%, while the NASDAQ has surged 19%. In an atmosphere in which the economy and earnings continue to grow, markets will also climb. You will notice we did not spend any time on geopolitical events because the markets just didn't appear to either. This is typical because while geopolitical events can shake up markets from time to time, they don't usually have a long-term influence. Let's shift now to the jobs market. As the hiring pace decelerated in August, employers still added 156,000 jobs. In addition, the unemployment rate has risen to slightly 4.4% from its 16-year low of 4.3%. This rate is still considered by most economists as at near full employment. Additionally, there was continued slow growth in wages, with hourly wage increasing just a few pennies. We'll also have to watch and see how both Harvey and Irma impact the labor markets next month. Speaking of Hurricane Harvey, though, which impacted us in August, let's discuss how Harvey has affected our economy so far and what it may cause down the road. At least 10 oil refineries in Texas have been shut down because of Harvey. Combined, these plants are able to refine as many as 2.2 million barrels of oil a day. Harvey has brought record flooding to the oil heartland of Texas and paralyzed a quarter of the U.S. refining industry. And this has caused oil prices to fall due to lack of demand for raw crude from these refineries. Conversely, U.S. gasoline prices have risen substantially due to the forced closure of these refineries. The government has tapped an emergency stockpile, and a European flotilla was on its way to the U.S. just after the storm with millions of gallons of gasoline. These efforts hopefully will help prevent prices from spiking any further. As for the job market, Hurricane Harvey has shut down most businesses in the metropolitan Houston area, but the storm had no impact on the August job reading. The department collected its data before the storm's landfall. Harvey could show a negative impact on the September jobs report, as well as Irma, if businesses in that region are still closed in mid-September when they collect this data. However, these storms might give an employment lift when cleanup and reconstruction begins. Overall, the economy and the markets remain strong and resilient. That's it for our September Educational Economic Update. I hope you found it informative, and as always, if you have any questions about what we've discussed, please give our office a call at the number below. We'll see you again in October. Once again, this is Vincent Verga, President of PFS Wealth Management Group, signing off for the month of September 2017. Please remember that nothing we talk about here is a recommendation. If you'd like to discuss your personal financial situation, make sure to give us a call at 888-331-2821. We'd be happy to talk to you at that moment.